The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams.
1:45 to go in double overtime. Back down to Baker. One-timer. Wagner scores! Ball game! Ty Wagner wins it in overtime.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
6.5, and here come the Lions. Botting drives in. Another nice shot off the glass, put back by Bresky. He'll try again, and on the third chance, he puts it down.
We're seeing that height from Bresky really play a factor in these rebounds and off the glass here early.
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, expert analysis, and top-notch production.
Meyer has it on the right wing up top now to Drinkwine. Pump fake, thought about three, doesn't take it, looks around for some help and gets it to Landon Baker. Baker, pass inside, Meyer on the block. Nice jumper from Talon Meyer. He's got all four for Mayville, cuts the lead back to 8.
On the steal from Judkins, he goes baseline, shovels it underneath, kicked out to Talon Meyer. Meyer spins once, kicks it out here to Promersberger. Hands off to Middlestat on the right wing. He's got a three. Emerson Middlestat starts the game off strong for Mayville, and they lead it at first on the Quest Interiors scoreboard.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal Oil and Propane, Witt Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Face Heating Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lomira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth with Jeff's live stream, providing game day coverage.
Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to Portage, home of the Warriors and the WIAA Division IV Sectional Semifinal between the Lomira Lions and the Pardeeville Bulldogs. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here along with Justin Schwartzmiller, Makai Ackerman, Taylor, and Kaya here on Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus. Justin, I don't know what your thoughts are so far, what we got coming up here tonight.
It's just another day in March. It seems like one dream ends today, one dream continues on, and it's been a dream of a season for Lomira High School sports right now, especially in the winter season. Chance to move on for the boys to the sectional final. Girls already going to state, and they will play tomorrow. This is going to be a fun one. Pardeeville, a team no slouch out of that Trailways West. They finished in second in their conference, 12-2. It's going to be a fun one. There's a lot of common opponents between these two teams, and Pardeeville, man, they got a pair of guards over there that are fun to watch, Jeff.
We'll talk about them when we come back here after we run a couple of our ads, as we'll take a look at the Pardeeville Bulldogs and how they made it here to the sectional semifinal. You're listening to Jeff Sauer again with Makai Ackerman, Justin Schwartzmiller here on Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus. We'll be back after these messages.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Fleischman Excavating is a proud sponsor of the Lomira Lions in today's game. Best of luck to the team. Excavating and demo work with a focus on residential and commercial. Trenching and underground services. Call 269-4763. That's 269-4763. Fleischman Excavating offers a comprehensive range of services tailored to meet the diverse needs of its clients. The company prides itself on its experience and expertise in various projects, ensuring high-quality results for both residential and commercial endeavors. Good luck, Lions, from Fleischman Excavating.
Computer Troubleshooters of Fond du Lac and Dodge County, providing a full variety of services such as cybersecurity protection for business and residential, password and authentication management, virus removal, device repair, and all support in between. They also sell new and used computers and laptops. Computer Troubleshooters, offering pickup, drop-off, and remote support. Computer Troubleshooters, your trusted technology experts at 322-8566. That's 322-8566. Log on ctfdl.com.
Wealth Management would like to welcome Jack Cole. Jack joined Lakeside Wealth Management in October of 2023 after previously working as an equity research analyst at Craig Holman Capital Group.
Hi, this is Jack Cole with Lakeside Wealth Management. Every client gets our undivided attention, from planning to execution to follow-up. We take a proactive approach to helping you develop a strategy to address your financial goals and objectives using the most efficient methods available. Learn more at lakesidewealthmanagement.net.
Securities and advisory services are offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All-Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
The Pardeeville Bulldogs at 19-7 this season. They finished 12-2 in the Trailways West. They took down Marshall and Horicon to get here. Mackay, this team, 2 big-time playoff wins.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. And playoffs are always going to be a tough one, but especially when you have to go through the 10 and then the 2 seed, or excuse me, through the 6 and then the 2 seed. They had some big wins. They made their way on the road for a couple of those games, but here they are, and you know they made it to the competition. It doesn't get any easier from here, Justin. We're moving on to the sectional finals coming up, and it's going to be a tough one against the Lions tonight, but a couple of good wins for them, keep their momentum rolling, and now they got another nice game here in Portage tonight. Yeah,
and they're led by a pair of guards that are fantastic. Devin Jerome, 20.6 points a game, shooting 50% from the field and almost 34% from behind the three-point arc. And then Julian Wells averaging 16.4 points a game, shooting 44% from the field and 35% from behind the three-point arc. You say, oh, they're just in low numbers. I mean, at 35% is, he may not shoot a lot of threes. No, he shot 90 threes and 100 coming from Devin Jerome this season. They shoot the basketball and they make a ton of shots. Then you get Cody Gentz averaging 8.3 points a game on 55% shooting. For this Lions team, what you're going to see defensively is a man-to-man. They're going to try to match up against these 2 guards, and they are fantastic. Against the big inside, averages 11 rebounds a game, 6.5 from Jerome and 4 from Wells. 4.7 assists per game coming from Devin Jerome, 2.7 from Julian Wells, and Bodie Johansson with 1.8 assists per game. Mackay, this Pardeeville team, you've seen them this season already. Why don't you tell me a little bit what you saw from them? I know you saw them play Oakfield.
Well, you know, something we talk about Lomira all season is how versatile they are, but the same thing can be said for this Bulldogs team. They have 2 guards who can both shoot inside and outside of that perimeter, and then they have the big Cody Gentz inside to get it off the glass. So it's really hard to play, especially a man-to-man defense against this team. It should be interesting to see how the Lions match up, considering it's not only 1 or 2 players you have to worry about, but the depth of this Pardeeville Bulldogs team. They can really get the scoring done offensively, and it should be a challenge tonight for Lomira.
Pardeeville in their last 10 is 6-4. We'll take a short break. We'll come back. We'll talk about the Lomira Lions after this on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's Live Streams.
dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy, pre- and post-orthopedic surgery, to work and sports injuries. The staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to you and your recovery. Your personal care plan starts with a visit to Back in Action in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein. Back in Action, getting you back in the game. BackinActionRehab.com.
At Bernhardt Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhardt Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhardt Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
From our initial consultation to the final closing, I'm with you every step of the way, ensuring a smooth and seamless home selling experience. My goal is to make the home selling process smooth and worry-free. For a smooth and successful sale, contact Brock Fleischer at 920-960-0555 or visit WeSellWisco.com.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Ergo Bank, we know there's a deposit account to fit your unique needs. Whether you want to earn interest on your balance, or perhaps enjoy cashback rewards, or maybe grow your money over time, Ergo Bank makes it real easy. From savings and checking accounts to savings accounts and, of course, CDs. We can do it all while offering flexible options and convenient access for a banking experience that's built just for you. Ergo Bank, better banking by design. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Early withdrawal penalties may apply.
Weichman Excavating is
25-1. Lomira Lions out of the Flyweight Conference, where they were perfect this season at 14-0. First time they have won a Flyweight Conference championship since 2000 on the dot. It's been 26 years, and what a way to do it, going undefeated in the regular season in the Flyweight Conference. They took down Nakusa and Marquezan to get here. We were able to do both of those games, and they were not close. The Nakusa game they got off to a big-time start. Nakusa didn't score until 6 minutes and 12 seconds left in the first half. And then you go to the Marquezan game, it was close for a little while, and then Marquezan found themselves getting into foul trouble, and Lomira pulled away in that middle part of the first half and late in the second half as well. And 28-point victory over Marquezan for them, who is a common opponent for them against this Pardeeville team. Mackay, we've seen this team all season long. I don't think that their depth is matched by anybody we've seen.
It's not. And, we talk about kind of some of the depth or versatility on Pardeeville's side, but Lomira does that, just amplify it by 10 now, right? They have multiple bench players who can come off and could be starters on other teams. It's kind of what we talked about here in the break, but Lomira is fantastic because not only do they have the depth, they have the versatility out there on the court. They can shoot from behind the arc, they can shoot inside the paint, they can shoot from the free throw line for all they care. It's a really hard thing to stop defensively, and Lomira, through their first two playoff games, has looked really good, Justin.
They have looked fantastic. They are led by the big fella inside, Jake Bresky, 19.2 points a game, 62% from the field, 25.6% from behind the three-point arc, but he's a 69% free throw shooter, which is fantastic. He's taken 92 free throws on a pretty good clip so far for him this season. Keegan Kell, averages 11.3 points a game, 52% from the field, but a whopping 49% from behind the three-point arc. You say, oh, he doesn't take many threes. No, he's taken 116 threes this season. He can shoot the three ball. He's also a 61% free throw shooter. Blake Stagger averaging 10.7 points a game on 64% shooting from the floor and 26% from behind the arc. He is a downhill basketball player. He doesn't shoot well from the free throw line, only 45%, but he will get to the basket. He is so explosive off the dribble. He will beat you to the basket. He will beat you inside, especially in transition where this team thrives, Mackay.
That's exactly right. I mean, Blake Stagger is one of my favorite players to watch on this Lions roster that is filled with a bunch of stars. Obviously, you get it downloaded, Jake Bresky, get it outside to Keegan Kell, the likes of 5 different people who can shoot phenomenally from behind the arc. But Blake Stagger is one of those guys in transition when the Lions like to push the ball. He's got a head full of steam, and nobody is really stopping him inside the paint when he's determined.
Bresky almost averages a double-double, 9.3 rebounds a game, 4.7 from Stagger, and 3.2 from the guard Hunter Dooley. 4.4 assists from Dooley, 3.2 from Charlie Cole, and 2.2 from Blake Stagger. This Lions team is so fast and athletic. You see it, all these kids, most of these guys play football and baseball. A lot of them are 3-sport athletes, but they thrive just like their girls team when they're out and running in transition. Jeff, I know you've seen them a couple times this season, and you said the same thing when we watched them the one time. You said they play like the girls. They want to play fast.
Yeah. That's one thing that you see from a lot of these teams that are now at this level, trying to slow things down necessarily and just try and win by scoring 45 points. Just doesn't seem to do it here anymore from what all the teams that you start to watch. Speed kills, and if they got 10 guys, they'll just run you right into the ground.
And they will run you into the ground, and they don't waver defensively. They're going to run to man because they think their 5 on the court is better than your 5.
Yeah, and from what we've seen, that has been the case, right? Until you can stop somebody's man-to-man by setting enough picks and hitting those outside or dribble driving enough that you can get inside the paint, teams that are not going to change out of their defensive concepts now.
In just a few short moments, we'll hear from Coach Nick Kohler and have some team stats we'll talk about for both of these teams. We'll take another short break, come back after this. You're listening to Justin Schwartzmiller, Jeff Sauer, Mackay Ackerman here from Portage High School on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams.
Sponsor of the Lomira Lions in today's game. Best of luck to the team. Excavating and demo work with a focus on residential and commercial. Trenching and underground services. Call 269-4763. That's 269-4763. Fleischman Excavating offers a comprehensive range of services tailored to meet the diverse needs of its clients. The company prides itself on its experience and expertise in various projects, ensuring high-quality results for both residential and commercial endeavors. Good luck, Lions, from Fleischman Excavating.
Computer troubleshooters of Fond du Lac and Dodge County, providing a full variety of services such as cybersecurity protection for business and residential, password and authentication management, virus removal, device repair, and all support in between. They also sell new and used computers and laptops. Computer troubleshooters, offering pickup, drop-off, and remote support. Computer troubleshooters, your trusted technology experts at 322-8566. That's 322-8566. Log on ctfdl.com.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
The March Mania sale at Holiday is where to score slam dunk savings on a new Ford. Like $359 per month on a new Ford Bronco Sport. Choose Ford F-150 and stack Holiday's low simplified price with 0% 5-year financing plus bonus cash and deferred payments, and be ready for the road trips ahead.
There's a culture of excellence here. When you walk in, it just feels right. I'm UFC fighter Dante Johnson, and I drive Holiday.
Find yours and drive it home today from Holiday Ford Fond du Lac.
It's worth the trip.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
The energy, the excitement. It's game time for our Lomira Lions, and Kindex Construction is proud to stand behind our hometown team. Whether it's the court, the field, or the track, it's the passion, commitment, and teamwork of our athletes, coaches, and fans that make this community strong. Kindex Construction is proud to support the Lions and proud to serve our community with commercial, agricultural, and residential construction services, including site grading, sewer, and waterwork. From every corner of Lomira, we're cheering you on. Let's show them what Lions are made of. Good luck, Lomira Lions.
Knowles Produce and Trading Company happens to be your local Skag Power Equipment full-line dealer. Like Skag mowers to the Jacko loaders to aerators and sprayers. They're also our local Case IH equipment dealer for sales, service, and parts. Hey, make sure to see the updated 2026 Kawasaki side-by-side with full cab heat and air conditioning at Knowles Produce. For 35 years, your Kawasaki headquarters, Highway Y in Knowles, open weekdays 7:30 to 5, Saturdays 8 till noon.
Lakeside Wealth.
Back here at Portage High School, we're going to talk about both of these teams and what they have done statistically so far this season. 66 points a game coming from the Pardeeville Bulldogs to Lomira's almost 74 points a game. 53.5 points against, a 12.6 point differential for Pardeeville, a 19.1 point differential for Lomira, 54.7 points they give up a night. They shoot 53.5% from the floor to Pardeeville's 45. 31% from three from Pardeeville, which you would say, that's fantastic. Well, Lomira shoots 39%, Makai.
Yeah, I mean, that's the problem, right? You look at it and you're like, 31%, my goodness, this team can shoot, but when you're faced with a team against or like Lomira here, good luck out shooting them behind the arc.
Both teams are in their respective sides are pretty good free throw shooting teams, 61% and 62%. I know, Jeff, we talk about you want to be about probably above that 60% range. I know Coach Kohler's talked about he wanted to be a little bit higher, but if you're in that 60% range as a team, you have some guys up there in that 70, 80%.
Yeah, and typically coaches will tell you that they want to be shooting at 70% because there's no way you want to give up 3 free points every 10 trips to the free throw line. I mean, they talk about that, yes, that it's different with the pressure and stuff like that, but there's also every coach will tell you that they end practice or they start practice, everybody's shooting 25, 30, 40 free throws. So by then you would think that they have it figured out. But 60% as a team is solid.
Both teams are good rebounding teams. 34 rebounds a game from Pardeeville, 32 from Lomira. Steals per game, 9.3 from Lomira, 8 coming from Pardeeville. They turn over the basketball 9 times a game. The Lomira's 13.2. So good turnover to steal ratio for Pardeeville, and they don't turn the basketball over a ton, but they don't steal the basketball a ton either. Lomira, I'd say they turn it over, but they steal it a lot more as well.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, the ratio, I think, favors Pardeeville a little bit more, and it's possibly something they want to look out for here tonight, forcing some turnovers from that fast-paced Lomira offense and possibly going around the other way and scoring on their own.
I think you can mention from Lomira, they are winners of 16 straight. They lost to Oostburg in the middle of the season, and then ever since then, Jeff, they have been absolutely red hot.
They've been challenged a couple of times, but they've been able to withstand the challenge, and that was the only question that I would have asked Coach Kohler about is how well do you think your boys are ready to be put in a situation where they might have to battle from behind? Because, again, the only game that I really saw that was the case was the Laconia game.
Yeah, Mayville, the first Mayville game was a 5-point game for them. It was a good game, but then they flipped it on the script the next time they played Mayville. Mackay and I were there. They won by 22, and I think this team, when they are out and running, and we can mention that as much as we want. I don't think there's many teams that can run with them, and I know this Pardeeville team is fantastic in their own right, but they play a different style of basketball than what you're going to see out of Lomira.
Yeah, Lomira is fast-paced, and we talk about not only their starting five being able to outpace you tonight, especially talking about the Bulldogs, but it's their bench players as well. They have 4 or 5 guys who come off the bench and are just as athletic, just as physical, and just as fast as the 5 starters that Lomira puts in there day in and day out. So it's really hard for other teams to keep up with the speed of Lomira, and I think that really has led to this 16-game winning streak now, and why a lot of the time they're playing from ahead.
Yeah, they just move so fast. They move the ball so well as a team. They're always looking for an open shooter. This Pardeeville team, though, they can shoot the basketball as well. That Devin Jerome as well as Julian Wells, 35% from 3, 33 or 34% from 3. So both teams can hit big shots when needed. Who's going to make the big shot in the big moment tonight? That's the big key for me.
Yeah, exactly. And something to look out for Pardeeville as well as their top 3 scorers as well as top 3 rebounders for this team, all juniors. And I know a lot of juniors here on Lomira as well, but they're led by Jake Bresky, the senior. A lot of juniors on the other end of it, and we always talk about looking towards that senior leadership on a team. Should be interesting in a game like this tonight with the sectional semifinal here in Portage.
We'll take another short break. Interview with Coach Nick Kohler coming up in just a few moments.
Would like to welcome Jack Cole. Jack joined Lakeside Wealth Management in October of 2023 after previously working as an equity research analyst at Craig Holman Capital Group.
Hi, this is Jack Cole with Lakeside Wealth Management. Every client gets our undivided attention, from planning to execution to follow-up. We take a proactive approach to helping you develop a strategy to address your financial goals and objectives using the most efficient methods available. Learn more at lakesidewealthmanagement.net.
Securities and advisory services are offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, 3rd generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Luke Lidke Electric is a proud sponsor of today's game. Serving Dodge and surrounding counties. Choose the best and choose Luke Lidke Electric, bringing more than 25 years of certified experience to your home, office, or warehouse. They specialize in residential, commercial, industrial, and more. Full electrical installation, home standby generator sales and installation. Luke is also a proud graduate of Lomira and supporter of Lomira Athletics. Go Lions!
Dripping faucets and running toilets aren't just annoying, they're increasing your water bill. Clogged toilets and drains aren't just frustrating, they often indicate bigger problems. Pipe bursts aren't just messy, you need Maxwell Plumbing. These guys are affordable, and they know what they're doing. For plumbing projects and problems, it's Maxwell Plumbing, located in Lomira, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, and Washington counties. Maxwell Plumbing and HTG.com.
At Mayville Savings Bank, we're a bank that is here for you, helping you save money instead of piling on service fees. We still take walk-ins, no appointment necessary. We're a bank where your loan is a local decision, with friendly employees that still answer our phones. A bank that offers online and mobile banking. We're a bank where you're our best interest. Bank at the bank you own. Mayville Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
How did you guys get here?
Back here on the pre-show with Coach Nick Kohler on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. Coach, welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Coach, playoffs, and you just keep on rolling. It was a big-time win over Marcus and for you guys. Why don't you run us through that one?
Yeah, I thought we played really well defensively. I think that's what it starts with. Not too worried about offense. I think we got a lot of tools, shooting. We got some big, obviously Jake's a big guy down low. I think we're really versatile on the offensive end. It's just, can we stop guys and get out in transition? Again, like we've talked about, I don't know, for the last couple of months, right? Teams are going to slow it down against us. They're going to want to play their speed versus ours, because if they play our speed, I don't think it's good for them. So,
Coach, a little bit of a different look in that one as the starting lineup-wise. You obviously, Hunter, you missed a lot of the game with a pair of bloody noses for you guys. Obviously, the health is all right, but the adversity that you guys seem to go throughout a game. You have different looks and different things going on, especially with foul trouble or whatever. Doesn't seem to matter to you guys at all.
Yeah, we got enough guys. I mean, I think we have 10 or 11 guys that would start on every team in the flyaway. I truly believe that, and I tell them that. Now, that's hard to accept because sometimes it's going to mean a little less playing time, but as a coach, it's a great thing because somebody's not shooting as well. You're just going to the next guy. So I think we're ready to go tonight. I think we got the pieces to win this game. We just got to show up. I think it's going to be a really good environment from what I hope here and see. So we just got to kind of embrace that and be ready to go.
Coach, you're taking on Pardeeville, who's got two fantastic junior guards, in Devin Jerome and Julian Wells. What's the plan defensively tonight?
Yeah, I think we got, Blake Stager, Hunter Dooley, really good defenders too. So mano a mano, let's see what we can do. I think we're gonna play really well. I think that we're gonna, the guys that we have, I think match up well. Jackson Bloom, he's gonna come in and play defense. He's a really good defender. So I just, that's what we're gonna start in. We got things, wrinkles up our sleeve that if we got to go to them, great. But I think our guys can guard their guys, and we're ready to go.
Coach, and obviously what seems to be an emotional week for Lomira, obviously with the girls going to state, you guys chance to continue moving on here in the sectional semifinals. What's the message to the guys that try to ride that wave of emotions throughout this game tonight?
I think we just talk a lot about preparation. Like, we're prepared. We've seen everything that they could possibly throw at us tonight. We just got to be confident, right? Like, in warm-ups, I'm going to tell them, look around, look at the environment. The second the jump ball goes up, get the ball in your hands. Once it's in your hands, just take a deep breath, and then it's go time. I think that's truly what it's about. So hopefully it's a really good environment. Hopefully we got a lot of fans here. I know it's a little further drive for us than Pardeeville, but hey, I think it's going to be a great game. I'm really excited to be a part of it.
What are your three biggest keys for tonight?
Defend, like you talked about, 1 and 3 of their best players. I think we got really good defenders. I want to play man-to-man defense, and I want our two guys to stop their two guys. And then from there, I think when we get stops, we can play fast. And then if shots don't fall, we've talked about that all year as something we got to prepare for. If shots don't fall, we got to find another way to score. But I think shots are going to fall tonight.
Coach, how's the health of the team?
We're ready to go. Everybody's ready.
All right. Anything else you'd like to add?
Nope. Thanks for having me.
It's Coach Nick Kohler here on the pregame show. Back after these messages.
Congratulations to Oakfield's Xavier Milkey. He is our Student Athlete of the Week this week from Radio Plus Video Sports, Jeff's live streams, and Len's Truck Center.
Bo drives inside, kicks it over to Milkey, drives and lays it in for 2. And the Oaks, 45-41, and he draws the foul.
A great game for Xavier Milkey, the sophomore from Oakfield, as he helped propel Oakfield to the sectional semis.
Wow, who do we start thinking about? We got to talk to. Xavier Milkey lays it up for 2.
I think he's a good candidate. Xavier Milkey has been a critical part of this Oakfield team. Just the fire starter.
Oh, it feels really good. I did this game for the seniors because it's their last year. This could have been their last game of the year. We had to come out and make sure it wasn't their last game.
Absolutely.
It meant a lot. Kept it loud, kept it in very packed, anticipated game. And it was we didn't lose at home all year, so it felt really good.
Xavier Milkey from Oakfield, our Student Athlete of the Week this week from Radio Plus Video Sports, Jeff's live streams, and Len's Truck Center.
We got the trucks at Len's Truck.
Team offering outstanding benefits, including their own health clinic, paid training, and top wages. Take the next step in your career. Join Southern Wisconsin's premier manufacturer, Metalcraft of Mayville, hiring all positions, skilled and unskilled. All shifts at their Mayville, West Bend, Beaver Dam, Fall River, and Horicon facilities. No experience required. Learn more and apply at MTLcraft.com. That's MTLcraft.com. Metalcraft is an equal opportunity employer. Minorities, women, veterans, and persons with disabilities encouraged to apply.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Wait, I can't believe it.
Welcome back here to Portage. Starting lineups for both teams coming up. Final thoughts before we get them, Jeff.
I'm really looking forward to seeing how this contest is going to shake out here. I think that these two teams are going to be in a battle early, and then I think that Lomira is going to be able to step on their throat in the second half.
And they're an extremely athletic team. We'll see how deep this Pardeeville team, because that's my biggest thing for them. They have to find a way to get some bench minutes and quality bench minutes tonight out of their guys.
Yeah, for sure. It's what they, preach. You heard Coach Kohler talk about it there in his interview, but he believes that 10 or 11 of these guys could be starters on the rest of the flyway squads, and I think he truly means that. We talk about the depth of this Lomira team all night long, and it's going to be really key tonight here in this sectional semifinal.
Kyle, what do you think the keys are tonight?
Keys for Lomira, just keep it going. I think they're fine, even if they get off to a slow start. I know they can come back in this game. They have the depth, they have the speed, and they have the versatility on offense to get on going. And if you're Pardeeville, I think you got to win the turnover battle tonight and really try to smother that offense of Lomira, because we know how efficient they are at scoring.
Especially for Pardeeville, you have to flip it on the edge. I mean, you have to get off to a fast start. You got to make sure that the shooting for this Lomira team doesn't beat you that way. And Jeff, I mean, we talk about a team that can shoot the basketball the way. If you get hot in the playoffs, anybody can make three balls, but this is a big-time game for Pardeeville to find out what they have in those juniors.
Yeah, we'll see what they see here from this. Again, this is a fairly young team, and we talked about it. So is Lomira when you talk about the juniors.
Yep. Starting at guard, a 6'1 junior, number 1, Julian Wells. A 5'10 senior, number 2, Bodie Johansson. A 6'3 junior, number 3, Devin Jerome. A 6'2 senior, number 10, Brady Daldner. And a 6'4 junior, number 30, Cody Gentz at the forward position. Boy, he is a big body inside. He may cause some problems for Jake Bresky tonight.
I was going to say, there's not too many times during the season that you see other teams match up well with Jake Bresky, but hey, Cody Gentz might give him a run for his money tonight, Justin.
He might see the size actually make a big-time difference. Lomira goes back to their OG starting lineup, which they did not throw out to us on Friday. We'll see the 5'9" junior guard, number 4, Charlie Cole. And this team, what a little fast, Jeff? Sorry. He's a little slow down there. I'm going to that. How about a 6' junior guard, number 5, Keegan Kell. Boy, can Keegan Kell shoot the basketball. Just under 50%. Tops in the state in the three-point percentage. A 6'3" junior forward, number 21, Blake Stagger. And then at the guard position, wearing the mask tonight, a 5'9" senior guard, number 23, Hunter Dooley. Got the old Braun mask on tonight.
After his game on Saturday night, I don't blame him. A couple of different times, yet even changed his jersey.
And then at the forward position, the 6'9" senior, number 33, Jake Bresky. Jeff, haven't seen many masks this year, and if you would have seen Hunter Dooley get hit in the face about 4 times, bleeding everywhere, I think he only played about 5 minutes of real game time, because the rest of the game he was in the locker room.
It's not uncommon, though. If you've worked in education, you know that this time of year everything starts to dry out. So I'm sure that if he's had any susceptibility to nosebleeds of any kind, it's not going to take much to trigger it.
All right, Gentz will take the tip. He'll take it against Jake Bresky. Want to shout out Portage High School for doing everything, getting everything set up for us. Beautiful space. The broadcast from Lomira will work from left to right. Right to left goes Pardeeville, and we're underway with the Jake Bresky tip win. Back to Hunter Dooley. Dooley wants the ball over to Blake Stagger. Back to Dooley. Gets a screen. Stagger, left wing high inside. Bresky, nice seal off the glass and in. Gonna work quick is Pardeeville. It's Julian Wells on the left wing. He wants a screen from Gentz. He's gonna get it. Picked up well by Jake Bresky. Downhill to the basket. Wells off the glass. Bresky with the rebound. Lomira going to work quick in transition. Into the corner to Stagger. Drives baseline. Skip pass corner. Wide open. Charlie Cole, no good. And the rebound comes to Dogner. Pardeeville will slow things down. Dogner gets across half court slowly. It's a screen from Wells. Nice switch to Dooley. Back to Wells it goes. It's about a minute into this one. Wells stops at the three-point line. Gets it over into the corner. Jerome up top. Dogner. Nice closeout from Charlie Cole. Jerome goes up. Jumper. Short. Rebound Dooley. Lomira with numbers the other way. They go to Stagger. Don't see him shoot many threes in transition. He does this time, and it's good.
Lomira has definitely started the way they want to, coming out hot. And you're right, you don't see too many threes from Stagger, but my goodness, gets one there.
That's his 5th three all season. He's only taken 16 of them. Wells tries to answer, and he does. Julian Wells for three, a 35% three-point shooter.
One of those two junior guards on this Bulldogs team that can shoot the ball effectively. And there you see it with the answer.
Here they come. Drop back for Stagger. Spins to the lane. Left-handed off the glass. What a bucket from Blake Stagger.
And that's more traditional for Blake Stagger. Usually can drive in with a full head of steam. And he finished really strong there to put the lead back up.
7-3. It's Devin Jerome driving downhill to the basket. Gets it into the corner. Dogner goes baseline. Cut off well. Gets it to Gentz. Wide open. Gentz for two off the glass. Matching them so far are the Bulldogs. Ball's been in the hands of Blake Stagger a ton. He gives a screen for Keegan Kell. Dooley in the corner. Inside to Bresky. Bresky going to work on Gentz. Goes towards the basket. Hook shot was short. Tapped around. Gentz gets it through to Dogner.
We talked about it just in pregame, but Cody Gentz might be the answer for Jake Bresky. He sure was there.
Foul coming. The first one will go to Hunter Dooley as he got a piece of Devin Jerome. Pardeeville fans getting into it. Both student sections, both crowds. This place is packed, Jeff.
Yeah, it is a crazy place right now. We expected it to be that way. It's a sectional semi.
Dogner for two, and we're tied. 7-7. Just about 3 minutes into this one. Dooley gets a screen, stops at the top of the key. Just outside the elbow, now to Kell. Inside to Bresky. Bresky backs down. Gentz, an easy one for Jake Bresky. 9-7 now. It's Devin Jerome. Trying to buy Stagger. It's that screen from Gentz. Nowhere to go. Nice pickup by Jake Bresky to join in. Wells at the logo. Kicks it to Jerome in the corner. Back up top to Gentz. They swing it around. Wells. And Jerome step back inside. Wide open Dogner. Kicks into the corner. Wells catch and shoot for the lead. Good for three. Julian Wells for three. A pair of threes from him. It's 10-9. Pardeeville with the lead early.
Yeah, Lomira started out hot here, but Pardeeville has been able to keep calm and keep on in this one. Now they take their first lead of the evening.
Skip pass. Dooley. Into the corner to Keegan Kell. Gets the screen. Now to Charlie Cole. They swing it around. Stagger. They want to get it inside to Bresky. Nice move. Stagger gets the layup to go. Blake Stagger with 7 early points.
Gonna say, a couple of times now he hit the three ball and then 2 nice drives inside. He's finished both times he's been there.
You don't see Blake Stagger miss a lot of shots. He's a 64% shooter from the field. Dogner sizing up Keegan Kell. It's over to Bodie Johansson. They reset. It's Julian Wells to Gentz. They're going to give him some space up there. Gentz does not shoot the three ball very well. Jerome at the free throw line. Bounce pass underneath the basket. Up and under. Nice move from Gentz.
Little athleticism shown from the big man.
12-11, the Bulldogs lead. They get into the corner. Kell. Now to Stagger. Inside to Bresky. Nice job. Bresky misses the slam. Spun away from Cody Gentz. Pass stolen. Hunter Dooley in transition. Dooley goes into the contact. Gets the bucket to go. Dooley for two. Lomira retakes the lead, 13-12. Gentz with the screen. Wells got nowhere to go. It's it over to Johansson. Nice switch by Dooley. Johansson steps back behind the three-point line, onto the baseline to Gentz. Now up top to Wells. Pardeeville trying to get their offense set in stone here. Comes to Johansson now. Trying to swing it around to Devin Jerome. Stager not giving him any space. Johansson picks up his dribble. Got to get rid of it. He does to Gentz. And they will reset and slow down once again with Wells. Wells cut off as he was trying to get inside. Devin Jerome calls out the play. Pardeeville's going to yield first and go to their bench first. Wells between the legs, spins up top, almost lost it, gets it back to Dahlgner. Pardeeville just not able to get any sort of lane so far in this possession, Mackay.
Fantastic man-to-man defense right now from the Lions. They've really drawn out this possession, trying to force the turnover, and they do.
Cole in transition, got to slow things down. He stops up, kicks it over to Dooley. They'll reset into the half court. Kell pops the three, no good. Ball tapped around, a displacement foul coming on Jake Bresky.
He's tried to reach over, kind of, I believe, a wrist when he was trying to grab the ball, but you can tell Keegan Kell is feeling himself and how good of a three-point shooter is when he's shooting with a hand that close to his face.
Zach Heinman checks in, and Austin Deckert come in for Pardeeville. Jackson Bloom comes in for Lomira. 6 minutes into this one, a 1-point lead.
Jackson Bloom has had a couple of nice stretches here during this playoff run for Lomira.
15 points in his last game.
I was going to say, one of those players off the bench who can do a lot of damage here.
Dahlgner at the top of the key, kicks it to Devin Jerome. Nice closeout from Stager. No room for him to shoot the three. Jerome tries to go baseline, kicks into the corner. Deckert. So that's Heinman now to Dahlgner. Slowing things down once again is Pardeeville. Deckert looks around, drops it back to Dahlgner. Lomira content with giving them, let them take this time. They got to find a way to get a lane to the basket. They've had no room right now. Lomira clamping down defensively in the man-to-man. Devin Jerome downhill to the basket, through Bresky, and the foul comes.
I think Devin Jerome was just sick of playing this passing game. Couldn't find a shot. He goes down and draws a foul. Now he'll get two from the free throw line.
Devin Jerome, a 69.2% free throw shooter. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Don't expect him to miss many of these. First one from Jerome, yep. Jeff, it does exist. I'll give it to you. No?
Nope.
Nope, he doesn't think it exists. Doesn't believe the announcers.
He's not a 100% free throw shooter, is he?
Second one from Jerome for the tie is good. His first bucket of the game, or first point of the game. 13-13. Lomira will put the speedy and athletic Jackson Bloom in the game. Gives it up top to Kell. Now wide open was Dooley. Puts it on the floor. Back to Bloom. Now to Dooley up top. Good closeout right there from Deckert. Inside to Bresky. Bresky playing with two fouls. Hook shot is good from Jake Bresky. He's going to play bully ball all night if he can on Cody Gentz.
Tried it before with the slam dunk, just missed it, so this time he goes back to the hook shot, and it works in his favor.
Jerome, just no room against the super athlete in Blake Stager. Pass all the way around into the corner. Heinman swings it up top to Gentz. Gentz into the corner. Jerome for three, too strong. Bresky with the rebound. Line's gonna work quickly. Here comes Dooley, over to Stager. Stops up on the right wing. He'll take the three if he's got it. The lefty laces it again. 2 for 2 from three. 10 points now from Blake Stager, and a lead is 5.
Blake Stager, a fantastic first half. We all talked about it only taking 16, now 17 three-pointers on the season.
Gentz up top, kicks it over. Thought about the three. Heinman drives inside. Pass tipped away. Comes to Stager. It's on the floor. Held ball. It is Pardeeville basketball. 9:33, then Julian Wells will check back in for Pardeeville. He will take out Cody Gentz.
Wells and this Pardeeville team could use a little boost here. Down by 5 now to the Lions, and you do not want to give them any more. As soon as they start to get hot, good luck catching up.
And here comes the red-hot Cooper King. Man, this kid can shoot the ball. Don't mention him a ton because he doesn't didn't get a ton of minutes early in the season, but he is a 48% free throw or 3-point shooter. He's fantastic.
Yeah.
Nice move inside, off the glass. Deckert for 2.
Might be how Pardeeville has to do it tonight. We've seen their half-court set get stifled here by the Lions, but a nice inbound pass in the bucket to follow.
Kell at the top of the key. It's at the King, into the corner to Jackson Bloom. Lomira going with their small ball lineup. They swing it around, into the corner to Kell. Out of Bloom, and a moving screen coming on Cooper King. Just kind of got him caught on the hip. It's the 4th team foul on Lomira, first on Cooper King.
Take out Jake Bresky because he has the 2 early fouls. You hope Cooper King can come in and give some relief, and then he picks up a foul right away.
Chance Ballard will check in for Pardeeville. He'll take out Devin Jerome.
Is the score right, Justin? 18-17?
15. 15. It was 5-point game before. Julian Wells. Lomira going to switch into their 2-3 zone here. Give a different look at this team. 3 ball in the corner. Too strong. Nice offensive rebound from Deckert. Back out to Julian Wells at the free throw line. Into the corner. Heinman goes baseline. Cut off by Kell. Back up top. Wells drives in. Into the contact. Nice play. Gets the ball back, and King fouls him.
And now that's Cooper King's 2nd personal.
Now 5 team fouls on Lomira. Not a single one coming to Pardeeville yet. Bresky's going to come back in.
Unfortunate. You want to give him some minutes on the bench considering. And
Gent's going to come back in, as well as Maddox Bond going to check in for Lomira.
Another bench player who can pay dividends to this Lomira Lions offense.
Wells, a 69% free throw shooter, makes the first one to go. Bodden takes out Kell, and King comes out with Bresky. We'll see how deep they really go on the bench today. I would expect this is probably where they'll go. I don't think they'll go much deeper than this. Obviously, in such a big game, you might see Mason Shelvin at a point. Wells makes them both. Now it's 18-17, Jeff. He was just foreshadowing over there.
He knew what was coming.
Yeah.
The mighty and wise, Jeff Sauer.
Well, they had on the scoreboard 15 for the longest time. They missed the last bucket and never changed it, so that's why I was wondering.
To the basket, drops it back. Bodden, catch and shoot 3. Maddox Bodden from downtown.
There's that depth of the Lions. The newly checked in Lomira Lion, Maddox Bodden, already putting stuff up, making a 3-pointer, and an offensive foul coming the other way. That's finally Pardeeville's first tonight, Justin. Only took him 10 minutes.
A little bit of a push-off from Julian Wells. He extended that arm. They'll get that almost every time, especially when it's right in front of the official.
Yeah, can't miss that one very much.
A 4-point game, 10 minutes into this one. Bloom in the corner, drives inside. Nice blow-by from Jackson Bloom for 2. Lions extend to their largest lead at 6 now. It's 23-17. Julian Wells up top. Devin Jerome ready to check back in for Pardeeville. Little mini run here for Lomira. Wells, elbow jumper, too strong. Bloom with the defensive rebound. Lions gonna run quick. Here comes Dooley. Dooley to the basket. No good. Rebound, Bresky put back good.
Gotta wonder when that timeout for Pardeeville's coming, and there it is, an 8-point lead for the Lions, and they are fired up. We'll step aside, run a few ads, and when we come back, first half action here from Portage.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
Lions have extended their lead to 8. Devin Jerome checks back in for Pardeeville after the timeout. Pass inside on the baseline. It's Wells, who's been very good so far for Pardeeville. Lions crowd starting to get into it as their defense is starting to take over here in the middle portion of the first half. Gents in the corner. They're giving him all kinds of space.
He's had a lot of space all night. Hasn't tried to shoot once, and I don't think he will.
Dahlgner guarded by Maddox Bodden. A little bit of a size mismatch here for Pardeeville, especially with the length position at the guard.
Continuing to stay back on Gens.
Wells in the corner. Base guarded by Hunter Dooley. Half spin. Works his way all the way up top. Kicks to Jerome. Jerome, one dribble. Pumps and kicks. Dahlgner, catch and shoot. Corner three. In and out. Bresky with the rebound.
Pardeeville finally finding a shot that they want. Just can't connect on the triple. And now Lomira could extend the lead to double digits.
Dooley finds a wide open Blake Stagger. Stagger, have yourself a first half, young man. He's got 12 already of Lomira's 27. Nice behind the back move, it's Wells. Throwing a little bit of a different look defensively here. Lomira all over the court trying to hound this Pardeeville team, not let them get anything going in a set. Largest lead is 10 so far. Gens underneath the basket. Up top to Wells. Wells gives out the call, waits for a screen, and he gets it from Gens. Nice job by Dooley to get through the screen. He wants to get it to Jerome, he does. Bloom all over him. Got to back out. Bloom is just all over Devin Jerome, not letting him get any kind of space.
This defense for Lomira has really shown here in the first 13 or so minutes.
Dahlgner picked up in the corner. They swing it back up top. Another call coming from Julian Wells. Wells between the legs, guarded by Dooley. Got nowhere to go. They drop it back for Dahlgner. Bodden all over him. Inside of the baseline. Gens pulls the jumper. No good. Rebound for Dooley. And it's just a fantastic defensive possession from the Lions. They work quickly. Bodden wide open. Corner three. In and out. Bresky with the offensive rebound, and the putback is short. Ball tapped out of bounds. It's Lions basketball. Jeff, the Lions defense has completely flipped on their heads after the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, they finally were able to figure out what Pardeeville was trying to do with their offense, and they've been able to stick with them. Their man-to-man has just been phenomenal. They threw a zone in there for a little bit, but that's only to give Bresky a break.
Exactly.
Charlie Cole going to come back in off the bench, take out Hunter Dooley for a while.
Stagger puts it on the floor, kicks it back to Charlie Cole. He can shoot from anywhere. And he will. Bloom drives inside of the basket, kicks it out. Bodden, one dribble to the lane. Nice move by Maddox Bodden and a good finish with the left. It's a 12-point lead. At one point it was 21-17. That's an 8-0 run from Lomira.
This is where they start to take over. You give them an inch, they'll take a mile.
Dahlgner just inside the three-point line, drives baseline. Nowhere to go. Drops it back for Wells. They swing it around. Devin Jerome now. 4 minutes about to go in the half. Wells up top at the logo of Portage. It's Gens on the left wing. Now to Dahlgner. They want to get it to Jerome. Jerome drives inside, cut off. Gens with a skip pass across to Wells. Bounce pass to Devin Jerome. Hesitation move. Kicks into the corner. Johansson drops it to Gens. Back to Wells. Wells trapped in the corner. Gets it to Gens. Back up top. Johansson for three. There's a lid on the basket for Pardeeville. Can't get anything going offensively. Kick over. High pass inside. Through the hands of Bresky. He couldn't hold on to it. Wells wants to work quickly. Hop step and a kick. Jerome, corner three. In and out. Bloom with the rebound.
Talk about it, Justin. It really does seem like there's a lid.
Bresky with the slam. What a find in transition from Jackson Bloom. 10 points now for Jake Bresky. All of a sudden, it's a 14-point lead with 3 minutes to go in the half.
Pardeeville really has to find a way to start scoring.
Wells had it poked away. Bloom to the basket. And the slam. Jackson Bloom. All of a sudden, Lomira has all the momentum. And Coach Chris Lindert going to burn that timeout. It's a 16-point lead with under 3 minutes to go in a half. Back after this.
Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira is a proud sponsor of the Lions in today's game. A family-owned and operated business since 1951. They're a full-service ag and lawn and garden center, too. Pickup and delivery are available. Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira. Check out their brand new up-to-date website at schroffnagel.com. That's schroffnagel.com. Go Lions from your number one team at Schroffnagel Implement, Lomira.
Slick's Ag Service in Lomira is sending a huge shout out to all those in Lomira Athletics. You've put in the hard work, the dedication, and the hustle. Now it's time to show what the Lomira Lions are made of. If it's game time or school time, Slick's Ag Service is proud of the Lomira school community. All of us at Slick's Ag Service are proud to support our hometown athletes. Play hard, play smart. You'll get that W. Good luck, Lomira. And remember, if you need manure spread, just call Slick. He'll lay it on pretty thick.
It's a 12-0 run for Lomira. They're up 16 all of a sudden under 3 minutes to go in this first half, and all the momentum has flipped towards the Lions, Mackay.
Jeff, I got to give you credit. Earlier you said for a while Pardeeville was going to stick through it with them, but eventually Lomira was going to take that lead and not look back, and it feels like that's the way that things are shifting right now. A 16-point lead currently, and still 3 minutes left in this first half. Lomira is red hot to end this thing. We'll see if they keep their foot on the pedal here, Justin.
And normally it's from shooting, but it's not. It's the ball movement. They're finding people in transition, just going to the basket real hard. Jerome skips it across. Catch and shoot three. Hindman ends the run. Checks in, knocks down a corner three. Lomira, Dooley with the answer. It's short. And the rebound for Hindman. Lomira goes small ball here. Really small ball here. Jerome kicks it over. We see Wade Brenneman for the first time. Hindman in the corner. Cut off on the baseline. Turns it over. He was trying to get it back to Dogner. Turns it over in front of the Lomira student section with 2:15 to go in a half. Inbound pass to Hunter Dooley. Slowly brings it across half court. He wants a clear out, and he'll give it over to Jackson Bloom. Pardeeville trying to get some defense going here. Bodden kicks it back for Dooley. Myra killing some time. They took out Jake Bresky, and Cooper King, not trying to give him that third foul late in this half. Dooley puts it on the floor, got it by Brenneman.
I've got to give Lomira credit, too. They had 5 early fouls and have not picked up one since. It's been pretty clean for the last 10 or so minutes.
Dooley back to Bodden. Bodden to the basket. He's fouled. That's the right call. He hooked him on the arm, did Zach Hindman. Bodden will go to the line and shoot 2. Maddox Bodden so far this season is a 80% free throw shooter.
Don't mind seeing him at the line if you're a Lions fan.
No, probably the guy you want at the line, I would say, right, Jeff?
Yeah.
That's about it. You say that's a shooter's touch. Yeah. In and out, off the backboard, and back in for Maddox Bodden. He's got 6 already.
See Cooper King check back in now, and I thought he'd come in for some height possibly on the rebound here, but he's playing back.
Wanted to take out Charlie Cole. Rattles home the second one, does Maddox Bodden. 15-point game with 1.5 to go. Jerome on the baseline. Drops it inside to Wells. Tries to get the mismatch against Dooley. Nice move to the basket by Julian Wells for 2. 1:15 to go in a half. It's Bodden on the deep right wing. Sizing his man up, Dogner. Gonna put it on the floor. Kick it back. Dooley thought about the 3, but he'll kill some more time. Dooley drives to the basket, kicks it wide open. King in the corner for 3. Too strong. And the rebound tapped around. Pardeeville tries to get rid of it. Lomira with their speed tries to pressure. Quickly in transition to Devin Jerome. Wells, catch and shoot 3. Good! Julian Wells from downtown. And it's a 10-point game all of a sudden with 40 seconds to go in a half. Pardeeville getting some momentum. Sorry, McCall.
That's exactly what I was going to say, literally verbatim.
Ball was tipped away. Pardeeville wanted a backcourt. Might have had an argument because it might have went off of Maddox Bodden after it was tipped, and a timeout by Coach Kohler. He wants to talk it over with 25.2. He's going to send Jake Bresky in. Full timeout. We'll take it with him.
This winter, make your home the coziest place in town with Surefire Heating and Air Conditioning. For 3 generations, the Surefire family has been serving Wisconsin homes, bringing warmth and comfort to your families just like yours. As the temperatures drop, trust the company that's been in the business of keeping homes warm for over 75 years. This is Tom Schwartz with Surefire. Call us today and ask about our rebates that can help you save big on your comfort this coming winter. Visit us at surefireinc.com.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
Bresky and Stagger check back in for Lomira for the final 20 seconds. It's Hunter Dooley with the basketball, picked up by Devin Jerome. Now 10 seconds about to go on the clock. Slowly working his way, he gets the screen from Bresky. Dooley, crossover move, drops it back. Kell kicks back. Dooley wide open, left wing three, short. Tapped around, it's Jerome. Got to get rid of it. Jerome tries to get the half-court heave, and it's late from Julian Wells. It's a 10-point game. 35-25 at the half from Portage. Lions lead. We'll take a short break. We'll come back and talk stats after this.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit warnerharmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. We'll take care of what can't be seen. Removing dust? For us, that's a must. And a reminder, get on a furnace maintenance plan now so your home is clean and cozy this fall and winter. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. If you're lucky, we'll be faster than a Derby from Kentucky.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers. offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Welcome back here to Portage, home of the Warriors and the Division IV sectional semifinal. Makai, what do you give us? Why don't you give us the stats that we have here for Pardeeville as we watch the Lomira band performing here at halftime?
Going down the line, the team leader right now for the Bulldogs, the junior Julian Wells, 13 first half points. What's surprising is his counterpart, Devin Jerome, only held to a single free throw in that first half. A 3 coming from Zach Heinman, a pair each from Brady Dogner and Austin Decker, and then 4 points from the big Cody Gentz down low. That's what I've got from scoring. That adds up to 25. A very surprising first half for them. They came out very well to start it. They really matched Lomira. And then for a while, it felt like Lomira's defense was so suffocating they couldn't score, but Pardeeville stayed in it. They got a couple of points at the end of the half there and were able to limit the damage, only find themselves down by 10 here at half, Jeff.
Is that going to be enough momentum here for Pardeeville that they picked up here at the end of the half to try and start things in the second half, close it to single digits, and then gives themselves a chance to battle in here? I don't know, Makai.
I really think it was at least a good thing that they were able to carry some momentum into that halftime locker room. It was a 16-point lead for Lomira at one point, and you know, when I talked about it a little bit there, when you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. It felt like they were doing exactly that, but Pardeeville battled, take a little bit momentum into that halftime locker room, but who's to say, Jeff? We'll see if it's enough to where they can come out swinging here in the second half or not. But that being said, I think we'll step aside, run a few more ads, and when we come back, we're talking about the Lions.
And Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Computer Troubleshooters of Fond du Lac and Dodge County, providing a full variety of services such as cybersecurity protection for business and residential, password and authentication management, virus removal, device repair, and all support in between. They also sell new and used computers and laptops. Computer Troubleshooters, offering pickup, drop-off, and remote support. Computer Troubleshooters, your trusted technology experts at 322-8566. That's 322-8566. Log on ctfdl.com.
Ergo Bank, we know there's a deposit account to fit your unique needs. Whether you want to earn interest on your balance, or perhaps enjoy cashback rewards, or maybe grow your money over time, Ergo Bank makes it real easy. From savings and checking accounts to savings accounts and, of course, CDs. We can do it all while offering flexible options and convenient access for a banking experience that's built just for you. Ergo Bank, better banking by design. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Early withdrawal penalties may apply.
Fleischman Excavating is a proud sponsor of the Lomira Lions in today's game. Best of luck to the team. Excavating and demo work with a focus on residential and commercial. Trenching and underground services. Call 269-4763. That's 269-4763. Fleischman Excavating offers a comprehensive range of services tailored to meet the diverse needs of its clients. The company prides itself on its experience and expertise in various projects, ensuring high-quality results for both residential and commercial endeavors. Good luck, Lions, from Fleischman Excavating.
Got pain? See Shane. Dr. Shane Bauer at Bauer Chiropractic. Dr. Bauer can help relieve pain in arthritic knees, reduce or relieve pain from degenerative and herniated lumbar discs in your back. Dr. Bauer's laser treatment relieves pain and inflammation. Works like cortisone without the side effects. Dr. Bauer also offers custom orthotics for proper back posture. Since 1998, this area has trusted the team at Bauer Chiropractic. So if you've got pain, see Shane at Bauer Chiropractic.
Welcome back here to Portage, Division IV WIAA sectional semifinal between the Bulldogs and the Lions. Makai, let's talk about the Lions here in that first half.
Going down the list here for the Lions. Off the bench, Jackson Bloom's got a pair of layups each, so 4 points for him. Off the bench as well, Maddox Bodden comes in with 7. 12 points early coming from Blake Stagger, who we talked about doesn't shoot the triple very often, but he had 2 of them early in that first half. 2 for Hunter Dooley and 10 right on the nose for Jake Bresky down low. That brings the Lions to 35, who stuck with Pardeeville for a while, then started to pull away. went on a big run late in that second half, found themselves up 16, kind of were stifled later on, and head into this halftime break up by 10. What surprised you most about that first half from the Lions, Jeff?
Well, the 2 slams. You forgot about those.
Yeah, you're
in
right.
the slam count here, the Lomira Lions, Bloom and Bresky, each bookending of the roster here was slams.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun, and considering they were back-to-back, right? Jake Bresky comes down low, turns around and just slams it home, and then a quick turnover, Jackson Bloom all by himself, and he knew it from the moment he caught that ball what he was going to try to do. We talked about it last Saturday. He tried the exact same thing, was stuck by the rim, but he was not going to be denied twice in the same week, Jeff.
Yeah, if Lomira will just stay within their game, I really don't think that Pardeeville can challenge them. But it's high school sports, and now does the pressure start to get to you with the expectation to meet the same expectation of the girls, right? I don't think that this is the round that happens. I don't. But, I mean, again, what can happen with high school athletes?
No, for sure. And I think that's definitely something going through their head. The girls play at State tomorrow, and the guys are looking to get to the Kohl Center next week. Obviously, that's on their mind. Everybody preaches taking it one game at a time, but everybody knows that's exactly the end game here. And who knows how much pressure they're going through right now, but I think with a comfortable 10-point lead at half right now, they're just looking to cruise on and play for the sectional finals coming up this week.
We got 1 minute left here in the halftime. We will step aside and we'll come back and get ready for the second half here from Portage. We'll be back.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome to Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
The March Mania sale at Holiday is where to score slam dunk savings on a new Ford.
Welcome back. It's a 10-point game to start the second half. It's Lomira basketball. Good finish for Pardeeville. They got a couple defensive stops. They scored some points, cut it back from 16 to 10. Makai, what's your message from this part? You think the message is out of the locker room for Pardeeville?
Yeah, I think they got to get out of their own head, right? It was a nice way to end that first half, but we know how lethal this Lions team can be, especially once they start to get going. So as long as they continue to play their game and don't worry about the score necessarily, just start to work their offense, I think they can be okay and make a comeback in this one.
That's the start you want if you're a Lions fan. It's Jake Bresky off the glass inside. Back to a 12-point game. It's Jerome up top to Dogner. Onto the right wing, they swing it into the corner. Gentz gets it to Wells. 13 first half points from Julian Wells. Bounce pass inside. Tied up. Jump ball or held ball. It's Pardeeville basketball.
One of the problems for Pardeeville right now, too, is Devin Jerome, who averages 20.5 points per game, held to 1 point in that first half. They really have to get him going.
And that's probably because he's been face guarded by Blake Steiger. He has had zero space to get anything going. One of the best defenders on this Lions basketball team. Dogner up top to Gentz. They swing it around to Jerome. Finds Johansson over to Dogner. Back up top to Jerome. He wants a screen. Said he just gives it to Gentz. They drop for Jerome, driving to the baseline, kicking it back up top, wide open. Johansson for three, blocked by Bresky. Gentz picks up the rebound, tries to clean it up, he missed. Dooley, quick up to Kell. Kell onto the baseline to Bresky. Skip pass across. Nice pickup by Charlie Cole. Now to Stagger. Stagger to the basket, drops it. Bresky gets the roll on the finish.
Fantastic way to start. Back-to-back layups from Jake Bresky and the lead right back to 14.
Devin Jerome with a hop step. Baseline jumper. Johansson too strong. Gentz with the offensive rebound. Kick out to Wells. Catch and shoot. Good. Julian Wells red hot from downtown.
Julian Wells kind of picking up that slack for some of the Bulldogs right now. He's at what he averages per game early in this second half. Continue to see him roll here.
16-point game from Julian Wells. He's holding Pardeeville in this one. Bresky dribbled it out of bounds.
Cody Gens has had a nice start to his second half as well. Not necessarily on the scoring sheet, but a couple of rebounds the other way and battling down low with Bresky.
Keegan Kell to inbound for Lomira. Drops it straight back to Charlie Cole. Base guarded by Wells. Offensive screen, Hunter Dooley. Moving screen and an offensive foul on Lomira. Second time today.
Player control foul. Lomira number 23, Hunter Dooley.
11-point game here still. Pardeeville could use a basket here, bring it back to single digits. That'd be pretty good.
Feels like it's been a while since Pardeeville's been within single digits. Julian Wells has controlled the offense for this Pardeeville team. We'll see if they can try to get Devin Jerome going. Averaging 20 points a game. Here he is on the right wing, picked up by Stagger. Into the corner, Johansson. Back to Wells, downhill to the basket, through the contact of Bresky. Julian Wells. Just like that, it's a 9-point game. Stagger tries to answer, misses the layup, but he'll go to the line and shoot two. Blake Stagger, not a great free throw shooter, only 45.6%.
Kind of unfortunate because that's the Blake Stagger we're accustomed to, right? Driving it hard, looking for the contact. So if he's a good free throw shooter, it's even worse if you're playing defensively, but he can still make it about half the time.
Short in the first. Jackson Bloom gonna check in. He will take out Keegan Kell.
He replaces Kell.
9-point game with 15:39 to go in this one. It's been a good start to the second half for Pardeeville. Stagger misses them both. Rebound for Gens. They're going to work quickly. It's Devin Jerome. Back up top to Julian Wells. Wells puts it on the floor, drives to the basket, kicks it out. Johansson, baseline jumper. No good. Bloom with the rebound. Bloom in and out move. Between the legs and kicks it over to Charlie Cole. Cole, nice move to the basket. Off the glass. No good. Gens with another rebound. Cody Gens having himself quite the game inside so far. Only 4 points, but at least 5 rebounds.
At least 5 rebounds. I was thinking 5 here in the second half.
Gens free throw line jumper, no good. That one went off the head of Hunter Dooley. Kicked back out. Jerome cut off on the baseline. And reset with Dahlgner. Drop it for Julian Wells. He calls out the play. And to get a screen from Dahlgner, he'll use it. Nice pickup from Dooley coming underneath the screen. They want to get the ball to Devin Jerome. They do. Loses it off his hand and out of bounds.
Boy, he is just struggling tonight. It's the defense has really got him shaken.
Yeah, Blake Stagger's been all over him. There's just been no space for him, Jeff.
You cannot afford to lose 20 points out of your offensive lineup when you're playing a team like Lomira.
No, because they have guys, it doesn't matter. They have all kinds of guys that can score 20. Not just one singular guy. It's a screen. It's a wide open Charlie Cole on a set play. It's short. Ball tapped around. Bresky with the rebound. Kicks it out to Dooley. Pass tipped away. Devin Jerome and a foul coming on Dooley. That's his third personal.
Feels like Lomira's offense here to start this second half is playing a little bit sloppier than what they had in the first. Pardeeville's got to start taking advantage of it. Brought it back to single digits, only down by 9, but still some work to do.
It's the defense that's been the thing for Lomira today. Pardeeville just has not been able to get going offensively yet. They've really they've been trying to slowly get their sets rolling, but it ain't working. Lomira's defense too athletic. They got to try to work in transition. That's when they started to get things going. Jerome quickly, jumper, good. There's your quick bucket from Devin Jerome. His first bucket of the game and a timeout taken. It's a 7-point game with 14:07 to go. Back in Portage after this.
$359 per month on a new Ford Bronco Sport. Choose Ford F-150 and stack Holiday's low simplified price with 0% 5-year financing plus bonus cash and deferred payments, and be ready for the road trips ahead.
There's a culture of excellence here. When you walk in, it just feels right. I'm UFC fighter Dante Johnson, and I drive Holiday.
Find yours and drive it home today from Holiday Ford Fond du Lac.
It's worth the trip.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork. farm fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a roasted chicken dinner.
A much-needed Lomira timeout. We'll see what they talked over with Coach Nick Kohler in that timeout. They want to get it inside. Poked away by Gens. Nice play by Bloom. He got back to it. Gives it to Bresky. Pass across. Cole wide open. Right wing three. It's short. Nice rebound from Bodden. Back out to Stager. Stager hop step to the basket. Off the glass with the left. What a finish from Blake Stager.
And it felt like they needed that from Stager right here, especially considering Lomira's shooters in the second half just can't seem to get it going.
Might have gotten away with a travel there as
I think
well.
he stumbled, yep.
9-point game with 13.5 to go. Wells, he traveled, and they'll call that one. Julian Wells drugged that foot. He wants to have a conversation with the referee about how that was a travel.
Well, I think Pardeeville fans aren't going to be too happy considering what just transpired on the other end.
Bloom gets a screen from Bresky. Stops it, wide open, Cole at the top of the key. Nice move, what a move, missed the layup. The half spin and the fake pass. Got his lane to the basket, he missed the layup. Quickly, Jerome in transition. Goes baseline, pulls up for the jumper. Tapped out, and a rebound to Deckert. They swing it up, tap to Jerome. Between the legs. Got to buy this Charlie Cole here. See if they can use that mismatch. Dahlgner onto the baseline to Wells. Back up top. Hindman drops it. Jerome backs down Cole. Got him in the air, but had nowhere to go with it. Julian Wells slowing things down now. 12.5 to go, just about in the half. This Pardeeville team, the slower they work, I think the more content Lomira gets. Wells downhill to the basket, high off the glass, and a rebound for Bresky. Quickly to Stager. Stager with a lane to the basket. Nice ball fake, and the layup is good. 16 from Blake Stager now, and Lomira extends the lead back to double digits. It's 11. You can't guard him. That's a new one. I haven't heard that one all year.
Oh, I always like playoff time. We get some new chants coming out.
Jerome on the baseline. He was trapped. He stepped out of bounds. What a double team from Lomira coming from Bresky and Stager on the baseline.
And as soon as you thought things were going Pardeeville's way, they finally brought it back to single digits. It was down to 7 from the 16 that it was in the first half. Lomira has suffocated defensively, back up to 11, and they have possession of the ball.
11:50 to go in this one. Jackson Bloom gets a screen from Jake Bresky. Uses it, kicks into the corner. Stager for 3, offensive foul on Jackson Bloom. He got himself out of control. Would have made Stager 3 for 3 from downtown.
I was gonna say, for a guy that doesn't shoot many triples, why not let it fly tonight?
Yeah, it's one of those guys you call him a guy that you hide. You hide him going into the playoffs. He can shoot the 3, but you just make sure that it's not known that he can shoot the 3. Stepping inside a three-point line. Jumper no good from Deckert.
Didn't like his chances behind the arc. Thought about a step in would make it go, but went long.
Stager with the spin. He gets the foul call on Dahlgner, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Last trip, Stager was 0 for 2. He shoots that 45% from the line. Looking to make a couple here.
In theory, in Jeff's theory, he should make 2 of them here.
In theory.
First one from Blake. The lefty, too strong. Don't see many lefties anymore.
That's why math is Dominic's strong suit, not ours, I guess, huh?
Well, that would make him now 25% if he makes this one. And we will see Julian Wells come right back off the bench, and they'll take out Devin Jerome. Jeff, in this situation, you wonder why you take out those guys if you're Pardeeville.
Well, you got to try and give him a break because they're going to have to run down the rest of the court. So if you can give him 2 minutes, that gives them 9 minutes to finish the game.
Stager.
In the mood for a special.
Offensive rebound. Drops it back. Bodden wide open for three. No good, and the rebound for Wells.
Lomira's shooters can't get going just yet. It's been all inside play.
Wells stops up on Bodden. He's fouled by Bodden. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Now 4 personals on Lomira. Wells will go to the line and shoot two. He's 2 for 2 on the day. He is a 69% free throw shooter. Sorry, Mackay.
It's all right.
First one is good. Julian Wells, have yourself a day, young man. He has now 19 points today.
Like I said, picking up some of that slack from the quiet Devin Jerome. But will it be enough? Second free throw, no good.
Nice rebound from Stager. Lomira going to work quickly. Stager, left-handed layup again.
I can't tell you how many times this season I've seen Blake Stager go coast to coast in similar fashion just like that.
This has been a masterclass defensively and offensively from Blake Stager so far. They leave him all alone. They don't think Deckard can shoot. He drops it back to Dahlgner. Long range three, Wells! 22 for Julian Wells. And it's a 9-point game once again.
They've hovered around that mark for a little while now, but it's going to take more than that. Running out of time, 10 and a half left to go. And they can only hover for so long.
Bloom, nice move. Drops it, stolen. Deckard the other way, one-on-one against Bodden. Deckard spins to the basket, blocked by Bloom. Put back is good from Chance Millard. Down to 7 now. And we'll see Hunter Dooley come in now. Under 10 minutes to go in this one. Bloom drops it to Bodden. Nice move, Bodden to the basket. Stuffed by Wells. What a block from Julian Wells.
He has had a heck of a game, both offensively and defensively. A couple more subs coming here from the Bulldogs. Johansson and Jerome back in.
Wells is fired up, but he'll go to the bench. Johansson and Jerome come in, and Millard comes out as well. The inbound goes to Bresky. He's had a quiet second half so far, only 4 from him. Up top to Dooley, who's checked back in. They'll go to the big fella inside. One dribble to the basket, off the glass, and the foul. That's what you need from Lomira. Jake Bresky starting to take over now.
That was way too easy for Jake Bresky. Knew he had the mismatch, took his space inside, went up strong, and got the foul call.
There's times we've been critical of Jake Bresky and the ability for him to put it on the floor, back a man down, and go to the basket. But in this playoff run, Mackay, we have seen him be way more aggressive, especially, and actually it started at Mayville in the last game of the season.
Yeah, we talked about it at Mayville extensively, how Jake Bresky kind of looked like this new player out there. He was playing physical, playing aggressive down low, and you've seen that carry into these playoffs.
Bresky misses it. Bloom taps it out, but the rebound comes to Pardeeville. Jerome going to work quickly to the basket. The layup is good from Devin Jerome.
With Julian Wells currently sitting on the bench, they're going to need Jerome to step up like he normally does.
What a move from Jackson Bloom. The speed off the dribble from Bloom. He blows by the defender, lays one home. Back to a 9-point game. Wells going to come right back in. Just about to the halfway point of this second half. Pass goes inside. Nice backdoor pass to Gens. He goes into the contact to Bresky. That is the third on Jake Bresky. He wanted a travel call.
Fantastic play by Cody Gens. You think it's a foul or a travel or not? Regardless, he leans into the contact, knows he's going to get it from Bresky. Now Bresky picks up his third, and Gens gets to shoot 2.
First one from Gens. Short.
Cody Gens shoots just under 48% from the charity stripe on the season. We're doing averages again, Justin.
No, we're not going to do it because it hasn't worked yet.
Statistically speaking, he should make the second one.
Second one from Gens, too strong. Bresky taps it to himself. Gives it over to Bloom, quick up to Keegan Kell, who's been absolutely quiet today. No points for Keegan Kell. Don't say that very often. Dooley gets a screen from Bresky. Drops it for Charlie Cole. He'll swing it to Kell. He gets a screen. He falls down. Turns it over. 2-on-1 the other way. It comes to Wells to the basket. Missed the layup. Tapped out Offensive rebound, Johansson. Pass over to Wells. Thought about a corner three, instead he drives to the basket, lays it up, no good. Bresky snatches the rebound down.
Those are opportunities that Pardeeville cannot miss. And now a 30-second timeout coming from the Lions. We'll take it with them. 9-point lead.
Has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
The energy, the excitement. It's game time for our Lomira Lions, and Kindex Construction is proud to stand behind our hometown team. Whether it's the court, the field, or the track, it's the passion, commitment, and teamwork of our athletes, coaches, and fans that make this community strong. Kindex Construction is proud to support the Lions and proud to serve our community with commercial, agricultural, and residential construction services, including site grading, sewer, and water work. From every corner of Lomira, we're cheering you on. Let's show them what Lions are made of. Good luck, Lomira Lions.
What a fantastic playoff basketball game we have had so far. Pardeeville clawing their way back so far in the second half. It's a 9-point game. It's Lions basketball. Coach Kohler wanted to get something going. Offensively, Pardeeville has really not figured it out, but their defense has stepped it up. They've got a couple transition buckets to cut themselves back within 10.
Well, we talked about it. Transition is where they've thrived tonight. That half-court set has not looked good for them at all. Lomira's defense has been fantastic. But on the flip side, the Bulldogs have really stepped up defensively as well. Lomira not able to shoot from outside the perimeter this second half, and they have caused a lot of turnovers.
Bresky had it tipped out of bounds. It couldn't get through the double, and he just kind of got trapped there. That's got to be one dribble and go up with it if you're Bresky. Lomira to inbound. Get it to Kell in the corner. Kell stops up in the lane. Could have been a double dribble right there. Probably was a double dribble, unless it was tipped. Ball's on the floor. Wells has got it. Lions going to jump on top of it. It's going to be a held ball. Nice play by Keegan Kell to get to it. Possession arrow, Lomira.
I think Jake Bresky's got to be careful diving in there. He's got three. That would have been his fourth. No foul call, which I don't mind seeing. A jump ball stays that way, but the Bulldogs have been really physical with their pokes right now coming in this second half, just swatting at any ball they can possibly get their hands on.
Been very aggressive defensively, which they weren't in the first half. Stagger checks back in. Nice move. Good layup. 20 now from Blake Stagger. He's had quite a day. It's back to an 11-point game. Wells tries to answer, goes into the contact of Bresky. Bresky with the rebound. Stagger almost had it poked away, gets back to it. Good play by Johansson, but Stagger slowly brings it up. Between the legs, sizing up Deckert, turned it over. Ball's on the floor. Bresky gonna get to it, and he traveled. Nope, it's a kick ball.
Wow.
Nope, tripping. I don't know what they're calling here. Maybe calling Bresky for a boot, I don't know. That was I've never seen that signal before. Normally that's a kick ball.
Nor have I.
It's Julian Wells. He's had quite a game today. He's been fantastic. He's got 22 points, 9 of them coming in the second half. Skip pass across to Jerome. Jerome guarded by Jackson Bloom. Lomira electing to go with their defense group. Bloom out there with Stagger. Bloom hounding Devin Jerome, pokes it away. Nice bob by Jerome. Kicks it to the basket. Lays it in. Normally you see Jackson Bloom slam that home, but he's going to just lay it in. A steal for Charlie Cole. Finds Bresky. Foot on the line, 2, no good. And the rebound comes to Julian Wells.
Bad series of events there for Pardeeville. It's time for them to slow it down. Well, you know, I say that, but Pardeeville playing slow today hasn't really been that great. So it's really that limbo of, do you want to slow it down? But also you got to find a shot quickly.
6:40 to go in this one. It's a 13-point game. Against on the baseline, backing down Jake Bresky. Tries to go up and under, he does, he missed. Stagger works quickly, kicks it over, Dooley stops up. Offensive foul on Blake Stagger. Got his feet set, did Austin Deckert. Right there is just a intelligent basketball play, because you got Stagger who seems to be out of control. Deckert gets in front of him, sets his feet, draws the offensive foul. That's just a great play.
Yeah, great play, and it's 16 fouls now for Lomira. One more puts the Bulldogs in bonus. It's exactly where they want to be. They're going to need some free throws.
53-40. Devin Jerome up top. Calls out the play. He has been quiet today. Only 5 points for the guy who averages just under 21. He spins inside, fades away. Foul on the arm by Jackson Bloom. That's his second personal.
That's a late foul call, and the bench as well as the fans here for Lomira not liking it. Either way, it will be a free throw shooter coming for Devin Jerome.
6:13 to go. Jerome will go to the line and shoot two. He's a 69% free throw shooter. Sorry, Mackay. First one from Jerome, no good. Jerome missed 1 of 2 the first time he went to the line. He's now 1 of 3 so far today.
Got to start hammering home these free throws. Down by 13, just over 6 left to play. Could change things around, but that's if you make the shots.
Second one good from Devin Jerome. He makes good on 1 of 2. He's shot 50% from the line today. He's 2 of 4. Slop it back to Stagger. Stagger sizing his man up. He wants to go to the rack. Why not? Blake Stagger again. 10 second half points for him. He's got 22. Ties the game high with Julian Wells. Speaking of Wells, he's guarded by Stagger. Wells kicks into the corner. 3 ball. In and out. Nice rebound and a putback for Deckert.
Good spot for Deckert. He's able to realize the ball's coming down his way, just puts it back up, tips it on in.
Dooley just inside the free throw line. Ball tapped off of Bresky, and it comes to Devin Jerome. 12-point game, 5.5 to go. Dogner in transition for 3. No good. Bresky with the rebound. Foul coming on Gentz. Much to the delight of Lomira fans.
Been a very clean game from Pardeeville foul-wise. Didn't pick up too many in that first and only have 4 team fouls here in the second.
Charlie Cole bobbled that one and got it to work. Bloom in the corner. They get it to Blake Stagger. Now to Charlie Cole swinging it around. Bloom drives inside, spins into the corner to Cole. Nice move. Drops it back. Bloom inside to Bresky. Bresky tries to go up with it. Gentz all over him. He got him on the arm. Bresky will go shoot 2. Back-to-back fouls on Gentz. That's his second personal, 15.
Jacob Bresky at the line for the Lions, shooting 2.
Under 5 minutes to go in this one. Bresky to shoot 2. He is a 68% free throw shooter. He missed 1 already. He's now 1 of 2 today.
With only 2 personal fouls on Cody Gentz, it's not necessarily like you want Jake Bresky at the free throw line, but I think you'd rather give a foul than let him have an easy basket down low. Gentz can still be aggressive.
Bresky makes them both. He's got 18 now. It's a 14-point game, largest lead of the second half for the Lions. Jerome up top. Free throw line jumper is no good again, and the rebound passed over to Hunter Dooley, and Blake Stagger saying slow things down.
14-point lead, and they have plenty of time to just take it.
Stagger, I think he told him what he was going to do. He drives to the basket. He missed the layup, and a foul coming. He was yapping up at the top of the key with Zach Heinman, nodded his head and drove to the basket and draws the foul.
Blake Stagger has had a heck of a game. Double-digit points both in the first and second halves now.
One place he has not been good from, the free throw line. Why not bank one home?
Just need a little help from the backboard there.
If they haven't been going, why not bank one home? Why not? It's all right. 15-point lead for the Lions. Trying to get to the largest lead of the game, which was 16 for them. Too strong, and the rebound for Gentz.
It's go time right now for Pardeeville.
It's Jerome. They swing it around. Julian Wells has re-entered. He's been the leader for Pardeeville all night. See if he can get them to claw their way back into this one. He's inside the lane. He draws the contact. He missed just left. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That is the 3rd personal on Jackson Bloom, 8th foul.
Nice job by Wells to draw the contact there. It was going to be a tough shot if he made it, but he'll get 2 free throws here. Much needed free throws now, being down by 15. Just over 4 left to play.
Wells is 3 of 4 from the line so far today. Now 4 of 5. He shoots 69% from the line as well. Seems to be a common theme for numbers for people shooting from the line. Wells now reties Blake Stager with a game high 23. Game high 24 now. And a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. It's a 13-point game with 4:13 to go here in Portage.
It's been 33 years since the Lomira Lady Lions have been to state.
They work around. They got to find somewhere. Hennessy open. Here's the three for the tie. It's short. Rebound Gable. She is fouled. She'll go to the line. 5.6 seconds to go. And the Lions fans can feel it. Gable makes the first and makes it a 2-possession game.
Our play of the week from Jeff's live streams, Radio Plus Video Sports and Lens Truck Center is this from Josie Christian.
Pass inside, tipped away by Kennedy Gable. Here she comes the other way. Gable stops up, drops it back. Christian for 3 in the lead. Good! Josie Christian for 3. Timeout taken.
Lomira would go on a big run in the second half and take the lead for almost the entire way.
What was it like coming out of the half there? Was the energy level high from the girls?
Yes. Well, at halftime, I was saying to myself that we need to get going. Energy needs to be a little bit higher. And then bringing it out, we were really high. And when we were hitting very good shots, that just brought our energy up so much. Yeah, it feels amazing. I'm very happy that we're going.
It's our play of the week from Lens Truck Center, Radio Plus Video Sports in partnership.
We're back. 4 minutes to go in this one. Stager spins to the basket. He was out of control. Here comes Devin Jerome with it. Kicks it over Dogner. Drops it back. Millard for 3. No good. Gets inside with the rebound. Kicks it back out. It's Jerome up top. Drives to the basket. They swing it up top to Wells. Wells with a hand in his face. No good. Offensive putback and the foul. Millard for 2.
You know, if you can't get it going from behind the arc, why not drive inside, draw the contact, and make the shot, and get the old-fashioned three-point play? That's what's possible here.
That is the second personal on Stager. Deckert will check in now.
What's more important, though, I think here is that is the team 9th foul. Everything after this is shooting 2 with the clock stopped.
Millard shoots 61% from the line. He missed. Here's the story of Pardeeville today. Bresky turns it over. Millard to the basket. Offensive foul. Stager got his feet set. You know, if Pardeeville, let's say they've probably missed 7, 8 free throws now, it's a whole different game if they're hitting those.
That's exactly right, and we talked about it. The team sits around 61% from that line on the season, but today they have really struggled.
Very much struggled. Today from the free throw line, they're applying a mini press off the inbounds. 3.5 to go in this one. It's Charlie Cole, and the two shooters for Lomira, Kell and Cole, have had a quiet night. If you'd say that, you'd say, oh, Pardeeville, they got a chance to win it. They're still down 11 here with 3:20 to go because Blake Stager has had quite the game today. Cole gets a screen from Stager, drives in and drops it back for Bloom. Bloom works it over to Charlie Cole, picked up by Julian Wells. Tries to drive inside, stops in the lane, kicks it back to Dooley. They want to get it into Bresky, they can't. On a 3-second call in this one. Stager up top, he was fouled and hacked on the arm. Probably the guy you're going to foul if you want to be a Pardeeville fan because he is 1 for 4 from the line today. And the one he made, he banked it home.
1 for 2 his last trip. He did bank home his first one last time. He'll get 2 more here. Or excuse me, the 1-and-1 rather. That's the one to make.
Yep. Big time free throw right there from Blake Stager. We saw it in the girls game. Lomira, you know, they had a lesser free throw shooter, Brianna Frews, was a 26% free throw shooter, but she made 4 of 5 from the line in big time minutes. Both of them good from the left-handed Blake Stager. Now a game high 25 points for Blake Stager. 13-point game, 60-47. 2:50 to go in this one. Jerome drops it back for Dogner. Wells drives into the baseline. Kicks into the corner. Deckert, jumper, too strong. Gens, offensive rebound, goes up with it. Cody Gens. If he could get the points, he'd probably have a double-double today. 2.5 to go in this one. It's an 11-point game. Stager drives around Deckert. Drops it for Bloom. Into the corner, Dooley. They go inside to Bresky. Back to Dooley. Bresky puts it on the floor. Tough take to the basket from the big Jake Bresky. 20 points for him.
Bresky's been quiet here in these last couple of minutes, but up to 20 now, and it's exactly who you want to get involved to keep this lead intact.
13-point game with 2 minutes to go in this one. Lions trying to move on and take on the winner of Cambridge and Darlington in Verona Saturday night. Gentz, long range jumper, no good. And 1:50 to go in this one. Lions fans starting to clap it up. I think they can feel it here with 1:45 to go. Dooley to Bloom. See if they foul here. Bloom, nice move, drives inside, had it poked away, but he was hooked on the arm by Julian Wells. That'll send Jackson Bloom, a 68% free throw shooter, to the line.
Team's ninth. Jackson Bloom at the line
For Lomira, it had been 20 years since they won a playoff game, and now they find themselves on the verge of moving on to the sectional finals. Last year was such a run for them. Bloom missed the first, and a foul coming, and Stager slowly gets up. Looks like he bumped the back of his head on the court. It's going to go Devin Jerome. 10th foul.
Bulldogs are over the limit. That puts Blake Stager at the line, shooting double bonus free throws.
Double bonus now for Blake Stager. Down the stretch when the free throws were needed from Stager, he's 3 of 3. Second one coming from Stager. It's good. He makes them both. Blake Stager, have yourself a game in such a big-time moment. It's now a 15-point game once again. Wells goes to the basket, kicks it into the corner. Jerome, catch and shoot. 3 is good from Devin Jerome. We haven't even seen him attempt a 3 so far. It's a 12-point game with 1:23 to go. Coming up after this.
Knowles Produce and Trading Company happens to be your local Skag Power Equipment full-line dealer. Like Skag mowers to the Jacko loaders to aerators and sprayers. They're also our local Case IH equipment dealer for sales, service, and parts. Hey, make sure to see the updated 2026 Kawasaki side-by-side with full cab heat and air conditioning at Knowles Produce. For 35 years, your Kawasaki headquarters, Highway Y in Knowles, open weekdays 7:30 to 5, Saturdays 8 till noon.
Lakeside Wealth Management would like to welcome Bennett Bresky. Bennett joined the team in May of 2023, following his graduation from St. Norbert College, where he graduated cum laude, earning his degree in business finance.
Hi, this is Bennett Bresky with Lakeside Wealth Management. No one's strategy fits everyone, which is why every client gets our undivided attention. From planning to execution to follow-up, we take a proactive approach to helping you develop a strategy to address your financial goals and objectives using the most efficient methods available. Learn more at lakesidewealthmanagement.net.
Securities and advisory services are offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has.
You're in. The baseball pass to Stager. Layup is good. Wow, what a game from Blake Stager. He has willed this Lomira team for a chance to play to go to the Kohl Center on Saturday. Well stuffed by Bresky. It's Hunter Dooley now. And he's got to get across half court. We'll see if he can. He gets it to Charlie Cole. A timeout taken by Coach Nick Kohler. 1:02 to go. Both teams with one timeout to go. We'll take it with them.
Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Luke Lidke Electric is a proud sponsor of today's game. Serving Dodge and surrounding counties. Choose the best and choose Luke Lidke Electric. Bringing more than 25 years of certified experience to your home, office, or warehouse. They specialize in residential, commercial, industrial, and more. Full electrical installation, home standby generator sales and installation. Luke is also a proud graduate of Lomira and supporter of Lomira Athletics. Go Lions!
Dripping faucets and running toilets aren't just annoying, they're increasing your water bill. Clogged toilets and drains aren't just frustrating, they often indicate bigger problems. Pipe bursts aren't just messy, you need Maxwell Plumbing. These guys are affordable, and they know what they're doing. For plumbing projects and problems, it's Maxwell Plumbing, located in Lomira, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, and Washington counties. Maxwell Plumbing and HTG.com.
Back here in Portage, a 14-point game with 1:02 to go in this one. Lions basketball in the double bonus. Both teams with a timeout to go. It's Keegan Kell, 61% free throw shooter. We'll see who Pardeeville elects to foul. Kell across half court, drops it for Charlie Cole. Trying to get the foul to go. They got to get it. There it is. Wells fouls Keegan Kell, who shoots 61% from the line. He will go to it and shoot two.
Lomira student section believes they will win.
They're fired up too.
With 14-point lead, I would hope, with 10 seconds.
That's the education you get out in Lomira. Pretty good.
The mathematics say yes, they will.
First point of the game for Keegan Kell. If you would have told me that, I would have said Lomira might be in trouble. They're up 15.
Not at all. Blake Stagger, who averages just under 11 per game, has really put the Lions on his back tonight. What a night from the young man.
He has 17 second half points. Second one no good. Shelvin with the rebound, but it comes to Pardeeville. Here comes to Algner with it. Under 50 seconds to go in this one. Wells drives to the basket. Shelvin hands up defense, but Wells rattled it home. And a timeout taken, the last one taken by Coach Lindert. Will take it with them. Final 37 coming up in Portage after this.
Pardeeville Savings Bank. We're a bank that is here for you, helping you save money instead of piling on service fees. We still take walk-ins, no appointment necessary. We're a bank where your loan is a local decision with friendly employees that still answer our phones. A bank that offers online and mobile banking. We're a bank where you're our best interest. Bank at the bank you own. Mayville Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Join a growing team offering.
Welcome back here to Portage, home of the Warriors. Justin getting ready to head down onto the floor because we believe that Lomira will win.
We got good education too, Jeff. That's exactly right.
67-54.
Not only the Lomira student section really showed up today, brought a nice student section as well as their band coming all the way, making the trip here to Portage. But yes, a 13-point lead with 37.7 left on the clock. A timeout taken by the Bulldogs, their last one tonight. And they need more than a miracle. A 13-point lead is pretty much insurmountable at this point, but got to play tight defense off of the inbound.
I thought that was only supposed to be a 30-second timeout.
30-second timeouts usually take about a minute and a half.
Yes,
that's
one
how it
did.
rolls.
Yeah, right. That's why I apologize to Len Struck for playing the player of the week in Josie Christian, who's here watching tonight, playing that ad over that 30-second. Timeout, but I thought we'd had plenty of time there, and then they shortened that one.
They will start their state run tomorrow. Lomira looking to dribble it out, 16 seconds left on the clock, and now they will have one more game before they can play at the Cole Center. Coming up this Saturday, they will advance to play the winners of Cambridge and Darlington, who play tomorrow evening. 2 seconds left, and that will do it. A 67-54 lead, and the Lomira Lions are headed on to the sectional finals coming up this weekend. We'll step aside, run a few ads, and when we come back, Justin's down on the court with some interviews.
Outstanding benefits, including their own health clinic, paid training, and top wages. Take the next step in your career. Join Southern Wisconsin's premier manufacturer, Metalcraft of Mayville, hiring all positions, skilled and unskilled. All shifts at their Mayville, West Bend, Beaver Dam, Fall River, and Horicon facilities. No experience required. Learn more and apply at mtlcraft.com. That's mtlcraft.com. Metalcraft is an equal opportunity employer. Minorities, women, veterans, and persons with disabilities encouraged to apply.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
With Jake Bresky. Jake, 20 from you tonight, but you guys come to Portage, you guys get the victory against Pardeeville. How's it feel for the community to come out like this for you guys?
I mean, it feels great. They always show support. Seeing all the people coming here, it's a long drive, and it feels great to get a win in front of them.
You guys defensively shut down Pardeeville's big guard, Devin Jerome, tonight. What was the message from Coach Kohler going into the locker room at halftime? A little bit of a run for Pardeeville at the end.
Our message was just that we got better guys than them. Let's just go defend them straight up and stop them. That's really all we tried to do.
What a game from Blake Stagger for you guys. 29 for him tonight. Guys stepping up at the right moments for you guys. Kind of been like that all season long. What can you say about this group of guys you guys got here in Lomira?
I mean, I think we're a really special, tight-knit group. We really play together, and I think Blake, he's been playing really good so far. Hopefully he keeps going.
Coach, or Jake, we'll see you Saturday. Blake, 29 tonight, but defensively, you were fantastic on Devin Jerome all night long. Your athleticism showed all the way throughout tonight. What did you see defensively on film that you thought you could take care of on Jerome?
We know that there was just Jerome and one, so if we locked them down, the game was basically ours. And I know he liked to spin, turnaround jumper, so that was sitting on that all night.
You were getting downhill to the basket all night using your athleticism. Was that mentioned by Coach going into the game?
Yeah, he just says that I play so much better just going downhill, and it just helps the team so much more.
We'll see you Saturday.
Yes, sir.
Coach, defensively, I thought a masterclass holding Jerome to, 7-8 points tonight. He didn't have a great game. Wells was all over the place, but Blake Stagger seemed to be on Jerome all night long. Offensively he had 29, but defensively, boy, did he have a great game for you guys.
Yeah, that was the game plan. We got to hold those two guys. We did 50% of it, so, it's going to be a lot tougher on Saturday. We know it's going to be tough. I'm sure it'll be Darlington, so I'm excited for the challenge and excited to see how these guys play.
Coach, going into the half, Pardeeville goes on a little mini run to give you guys, it's a 10-point game. What's the message to the guys to keep it from slipping away?
That was my bad. I probably shouldn't have stalled. I told them that right when I got in the locker room. We had them rolling, and I probably should have just kept the foot on the gas. So right away I owned up to that one, but I knew we would be all right. I thought we made some good adjustments on the ball screens, and I thought Blake's pretty good.
For you guys, obviously you guys moving the ball so fast, but the way the game started, how fast everything was going, is that kind of what you wanted to see right away?
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to play, well, we wanted to get some more stops in the beginning, but yeah, that's the pace that we want to play at.
Coach, anything you'd like to add going into Saturday now?
It's going to be tough. It's going to be really tough, so we'll be ready to go. So I'm excited.
Coach, thanks for joining us. We're standing back up to Jeff. He'll run a couple ads. We'll come back after this on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams.
Nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira is a proud sponsor of the Lions in today's game. A family-owned and operated business since 1951. They're a full-service ag and lawn and garden center, too. Pickup and delivery are available. Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira. Check out their brand-new, up-to-date website at schroffnagel.com. That's schroffnagel.com. Go Lions from your number one team at Schroffnagel Implement, Lomira.
Slick's Ag Service in Lomira is sending a huge shout out to all those in Lomira Athletics. You've put in the hard work, the dedication, and the hustle. Now it's time to show what the Lomira Lions are made of. If it's game time or school time, Slick's Ag Service is proud of the Lomira school community. All of us at Slick's Ag Service are proud to support our hometown athletes. Play hard, play smart. You'll get that W. Good luck, Lomira. And remember, if you need manure spread, just call Slick. He'll lay it on pretty thick.
This winter, make your home the coziest place in town with Surefire heating and air conditioning. For 3 generations, the Surefire family has been serving Wisconsin homes, bringing warmth and comfort to your families just like yours. As the temperatures drop, trust the company that's been in the business of keeping homes warm for over 75 years. This is Tom Schwartz with Surefire. Call us today and ask about our rebates that can help you save big on your comfort this coming winter. Visit us at surefireinc.com.
Welcome back here to Portage, home of the Warriors, and Justin Schwartzmiller and Makai Ackerman and Jeff Sauer up here on the post-game show. Let's take a look here quickly at the Lomira bracket here, Justin, as we take things here and see. Lomira has not been, this was a closer game than they've had so far, and I'll admit it's closer than I thought it was going to be.
It was closer, but it really never got within that 3-possession range. It kind of stayed at that 9-point range. Once it was that 21-17 where Lomira went on that 10-0 run to make it 27-17, it never really got away from that 3-possession point. I thought that's kind of where they sat the entire game. Pardeeville had a little bit of momentum in the second half to start the second half, but then Blake Stagger just took over 29 points from Blake Stagger. They can do it with all kinds of different guys. We talked about it in the pregame show. If you would have told me Keegan Kell and Charlie Cole didn't have had 1 point tonight combined between both of them, guys who can shoot the basketball the way they can, I would have told you Lomira would have been in major trouble. They had different guys step up in different situations. 20 from Bresky, 29 from Stagger, and 8 from Jackson Blue.
But Pardeeville, you got to give their hats off to them. They held them below their average on the year.
Yeah, and Lomira defensively, they held right where they were. They've been at that 54-point mark for giving up points all season long. They held Pardeeville right where they were, and that's probably what they thought. They said, hey, if we hold them at their point advantage, we should be able to outscore them.
Let's take a look at that Darlington bracket here quick. Darlington and Cambridge are playing tomorrow at 7 o'clock for a chance to make it to the Kohl Center on Saturday.
Now, putting words in my mouth, folks. It's a chance for you to go to the Kohl Center.
A chance to play at the Kohl Center on Saturday,
a chance to play
something like that. It was
okay,
wordy.
But you heard Coach say he's pretty sure it's going to be Darlington, and that's who he wants. I haven't taken a look ahead, Justin. Why did he say that?
Just what he's seen. And I know Coach Kohler does extensive film. I know he probably wasn't looking beyond Pardeeville, but he was definitely looking ahead to whether it was Cambridge or Darlington, and probably what he saw on paper and what he saw in film. He's like, all right, it's going to be Darlington, and we know we're going to get out of them.
But this is the only time of year where they actually do look in advance, because he's not going to have practice tomorrow because you've got the girls at state playing. So he has one practice and a shoot-around on Saturday before he's going to get down there and face that team. So a lot of the coaches that I have talked to at this time of the year have said they don't talk it over with the boys, but the coaches themselves have done all of their homework and have prepared. And sometimes they've talked to the boys about what they need to do. I know I was talking to Coach Jason Colleen, and he's talked about that several times with the Friday, Saturday, you don't have a chance. If you don't take your time to do it now, you may not get that opportunity. And the same thing here with the Thursday, Saturday, Mackay.
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting dynamic, them playing on Wednesday versus Darlington and Cambridge playing on Thursday, but they have the extra day of rest, but it's not like they're going to have that extra day of practice because school all day tomorrow, and then they're hopping on a bus down to the rest center, or rather up to the rest center in Green Bay to watch the girls play for a chance to, move on to that state championship game coming Saturday. So have an extra day of rest, not an extra day of practice, but you best believe that Nick Kohler is going to go home tonight, and definitely he's going to be watching some film. Looking ahead to that Darlington and Cambridge game tomorrow night, I'm sure he'll find a way to watch it after the game or even during the game tomorrow, and he will be doing his extensive prep work as he always does.
Justin, thoughts?
When you look at the game, you look back, you say, all right, Lomira, we got the victory. There's some points where coach is going to go back. He's going to say, I didn't like this, I didn't like that. There's some things that he's going to change in the way he's, I got nowhere to go.
Bring it back this way, please.
Okay, I'm trying. Where? I don't want to lift it up, Jeff.
Justin, not to us. I was trying to swing it to the audience.
That's what I was doing.
There we go.
That's where I had it. Okay. No, nonetheless, this Lomira team, they'll find stuff that they had in this game that they're going to pick on, and it may take a little bit. It's not going to take a lot. They'll probably do a film session. It might even be what they do tomorrow. And coach said, hey, we're going to do a little quick film session. We're going to take a look at who we might play, whether it's either one, and they'll know obviously Friday or Thursday night who they're going to play. But I don't think that really matters for this team because their identity doesn't change with whoever they play. It doesn't matter if they're seeing a zone, if they're seeing a very aggressive team inside. They're going to run a man-to-man because they have the athletes to guard it.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, final score here, 67-54. The Lomira Lions are advancing to play on Saturday at Verona, and we will be there to cover that game with Justin and Mackay having to fly down, hopefully, Saturday. Hopefully having to make a fly-down trip down to get down to Verona in time.
We get to use the Jeff's Livestream sponsored helicopter, I thought.
That's right. Why not? I mean, we do the best that we can for those people who work for Jeff's live streams. Justin, what are your final thoughts here?
Final thoughts. I think the community came out tonight. I mean, all the guys talked about how far it was for them. I mean, it's an hour, 20-minute, hour and a half drive, and the weather the way it was today, you don't know if you're going to go. I know there's probably a ton of people at home watching tonight, but the Lomira community showed out once again, and they're going to have to show out again tomorrow. We'll have, the Oakfield game tomorrow, as we always like to talk about. We got upcoming. They will take on Sheboygan Luther, as well as on the Great 98 and our audio stream on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. It'll be the girls taking on Neelsville, the 1-4 matchup in Division 4 state semifinals.
And I'm the one that'll put things out there, or projecting on Saturday that we're going to have 3 games out there that we have to cover. That we're going to cover Darlington versus Lomira, which we know it's going to be Lomira for sure. And that Abundant Life will be taking on Oakfield. And then I've got Lomira girls as to be determined who they might be playing on Saturday. Hope that you enjoyed our broadcast here. Thank you again to Taylor and Kaya for the fantastic work that they did on the floor for us tonight. Fantastic job on the call from Justin, and great camera work and color here from Mackay. I really appreciate you guys all stepping up here and coming on a Wednesday evening. Hope you've enjoyed our broadcast here. Take care, God bless, and we can't wait to see you at a basketball court near us. Jeff Sauer signing out for Jeff's Livestream in cooperation with Radio Plus.
Your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture, we're honored to be voted by you to be one of the best mattress stores in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the finest in style, comfort, and quality to the Waupun area.
We've teamed up with amazing brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Bestcraft, Marshfield, Best Home Furnishings, Mega Motion to offer you the best selection around.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Make your home a place you truly love with Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal Oil and Propane, Witt Services,
Lidke Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating, Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lomira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Building,